Hey, well, hello and welcome to a Jaseowns stream. Traffic was terrible this morning, you guys. Don't forget to join the Discord if you're not in there already. Today we're going to be working on the schedule, making it dynamic. Because, like, I won't be here tomorrow, so I want that to reflect somewhere, somehow. I mean, I'll be there in the evening. Anyway. Welcome to the stream. Wait. Where's my camera? Hello? Hello, camera? Let me turn it off and on again. Traffic, where are you working out at my house? That was it. Why is the camera not working? Have technical difficulties here. Why is it not even showing at all? A great question, Jace. Shall we plug it back in again, maybe? Hello? Nothing works right, you know, when you're trying to do things. Here, watch me succeed. Anyway, today, today's schedule is we want to make this dynamic, okay? Right now this is like hard-coded times, so when you go to jaseowns.com schedule, I just have, I have hard-coded times in this schedule, which is fine. However, I also want it to be based on the time zone you're in. So right now this works great for me because it's Tuesday at 6 a.m. CST. However, this will also pull in based on your time zone, but then it pulls in the wrong day. Okay, so for example, I don't know what time it is right now, but in the evening streams, it bleeds over to the next day. And so the schedule is wrong depending on what time zone you're in. So we're going to fix that. And then I also want to put it in like a little database so that I can update it as needed. So we're going to do that today. But let me figure out what's going on with the camera. I'm actually going to go under my computer real quick. I know you can't see me. I'm going to go under my computer because I'm going to unplug the camera and plug it back in. One moment. Anyway, Tyson, thank you for showing up on the stream. How are you? How's your morning going? Or evening? Where are you at again? Play the music 1 second. Good start of the stream, Jace. Okay. Sorry, I had to move some things so I can actually get under my desk. I'm gonna have playing the music before I get under my desk anymore. So, un momento, por favor. Okay, so we got some music going on. That's good. Going under the desk for real now. can't see my camera if it's working or not. Underneath my desk, I don't know if you can hear. Having technical difficulties. How are you, beautiful? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I'm under my desk right now, trying to figure out what the heck's going on with my camera. So, one moment. When in doubt, replug things in, you know. I really should probably reset my computer, but I don't want to like mess with the screen more so than I already am. Okay, let's try this bad boy out here. Did I break my camera? Oh no, dude. Like the camera's on. I can, you know, like I use like a regular camera. Three-legged Loogie, welcome to the stream. My camera is not showing. I wonder why. Let me just add another like maybe this camera scene's messed up. Let me try to do. We're gonna add source, web capture device, add existing webcam. It might be way big. You might see everything. LOL. Everything. Nope. That doesn't display either. Everything's blank. Why is nothing working? Alright, well, maybe we won't have a camera today. I don't, like, I'm actually upset right now. Like, I don't, part of my stream is I want a camera there, and it's not working. Now, I was messing with this stuff yesterday with like this NVIDIA background removal, but it's like my camera's not displaying at all. I don't even have the background removal on. Yeah, Jace needs to call the help desk. Exactly. This is one of those things that I talk about that I hate when like computers don't work or when there's like a server problem. This is not my forte. This is kryptonite to me. I just want things to work. Oh, does your camera work in another app like Skype? That's a great question. Maybe it's open somewhere else. All right, 1 second. Let me close some other things down. Maybe it's somewhere like in a browser or something. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline. See, if I open a camera app. Huh, okay. So, so the camera app definitely works. So, maybe I should just stream like this. Maybe we should just have the camera app open. And then I could just have the camera app open. How interesting is this stream? I'll just make the camera app and we can just always put it on the top there, you know? Just pretend, you know? So it's not the camera, it's you. Exactly. Yeah, okay, that's good though. Thank you. You made it make sense. Now I probably just need to restart my computer. There's probably something wrong with OBS trying to like tap into my cam. Yeah, pro streamer for sure. This is only my 380th stream. Now you can see my arms when I do this. This is actually this might be 200 IQ move right here. This might be exactly what we need. That way when I do stuff like this with my hands, you can now see it for real, you know? Okay, that's so funny. All right, anyway, we're off to a great start. We're 15 minutes in, and I've literally done nothing except cry. So, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Let me catch up on the chat. The fun begins, D-Stone. Yeah, exactly. This is super fun. You're usually under a desk when you're looking for a promotion. It's Friday every day when you lose your job. Yeah, Matt Brain, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, he lost his job. We're all out here getting laid off. Jason's about to get his VTuber career going. Maybe I'm into something now. Look, I'm breaking the fourth wall, you guys. What is that called? when you, I don't know. I'm actually very entertained by this. This is tickling my brain in a good way. Anyway, sorry to hear about your job, Matt Calbrain. Hopefully you're doing okay. You're doing well. I'm literally just waiting to get replaced by AI or offshore. I mean, you know. Wasn't quite prepared, but I will see the bright side of things. So I'm not too stressed. Gonna take some time off. Start looking in Jan. Nice, Matt Calbrain. What do you do? Jace needs a help desk. If I start making money, I'll let you know. Camera, Skype, yep. You started the hardware college help desk, computer tech, college admin. Okay, yeah. Oh, he was definitely born with it. So true. Not the camera, it's you. Pro streamer, so true. You're 30 years in now, director level, individual contributor. You're in an innovation role, a Fortune 50 company. Nice. Jace, lost your job. Didn't hear that, but that explains why you stream more F-Man. Yeah, no, I got laid off. So I started, like, here's my whole spiel. Here's my business card now, okay? This is my business card. I worked for the same company for almost 20 years, and my goal is to now work for myself for the next 20. Okay? I want to do that. I don't necessarily want to work at corporate again. I worked there. I got my job when I was 20. I'll be 40 in February. I was at the same place for almost 20 years, and I got let go. So it sucks. So one of my things is I would love to stream for a living. And how do you stream for a living? You have to put in full-time hours, okay? So I'm streaming, 50 plus hours a week. And then I'm trying to get a schedule going. Can I make full-time income on streaming alone? No. That's why we're also using these to build things. So like, for example, the focus sessions, I want to hone into like making sure I'm developing my product, which is share chat. And then like Tuesdays and Thursdays are these work days, which is where we're gonna like improve our brand, improve the stream. Because look at this stream. Need to make it better. Anyway, things will be okay. I got a little bit of a runway, you know? Like, I'm gonna use it to take off or just crash into the corporate mountain again. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't worry about losing your job to AI. Someone needs to manage the AI. That's that's true. Zons, you're just a grunt, a code monkey. Do you enjoy it? Do you have fun? Because if you enjoy just a little baby bit, then that's great. If you hate it completely, then find something new. I'm gonna take it from me, guy who's been at the job too long. Been at your current job for 22 or 23 years. Prior to that, you were at a 5-year place. Okay, yeah, nice. I have a piece of advice for you. If you're looking for a side hustle, don't buy a restaurant. No worries. I definitely would. I don't need a shop. Who said that? I don't need a shop. I want to, you know, Magic Happy Land. I have like a studio that we make stuff, right? Like I would love to make a game. I can't personally make a game. I could try. But I'd like to make a game, just a simple game. It doesn't have to be like an MMO or anything. I would like to have like a game that I made. Then, like the shared chat product and things like that, I obviously could do that. Websites I could do, side gig work. You know, like I don't necessarily need like a full-on corporate job. I just need to be able to make enough money to pay the bills, right? And then, you know, eventually save for retirement. But I'm not looking to turn into like a huge thing. I want to be like as small as possible, you know? Like I want to be, if Jaseowns turns into a big brand, I want to have as minimal employees as possible. I don't want it to be a, you know, big thing. Anyway, this camera situation is making me giggle, and also it is annoying me because every time I click away, my camera goes away. And I have to click the camera to show it again. It's fine, Jace. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna restart my computer after this stream though, because I think it's probably just OBS is wrong. Like something's up with OBS. Modding out Bannerlord would be sweet. I mean, the modding community is crazy. I you know, like between Warcraft, like you remember like Warcraft mods, Warcraft 3 mods, like that's how Dota got started. That was a mod. I love StarCraft 2 mods where you can make like a sunken defense map. Things like that. Gonna get your butt into gear. Gotta get to the car. Detailer in 40 minutes. All right, Three-Legged Louie. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate you. Sorry I had a little bit of technical difficulty. AKA still am. And 4K link. It was a lie. Oh no, did I break it? Now it's all laggy. Let's restart the stream. Yeah, I'm not streaming full. So my schedule again is I'm doing 3, 3, and 3. So I'm doing 9 hours in a day. But I'll see how this one goes. If I run into any other technical issues during this exact stream, I will restart the stream. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's not all day long, dude. I can't last that long, okay? It's only gonna be for a little bit longer. Hans, yeah, you want to build your own company, you always have. Yeah, make it happen, dude. Get started. Okay, so going back to the point of the stream today, the schedule is not dynamic, and we're gonna make it dynamic. And so I want to share my screen while we do that. But now I'm just worried nothing's gonna work right. So let's see. What do I have it open already? Sure do. All right, I'm gonna hide this this camera. This. Wait, maybe I need to resync the I'm gonna go to a different scene real quick. This is not, I am not a professional streamer yet, okay? But we're gonna go to the nested scene that has my camera in it, okay? And we're gonna see if we can mess with it there. Although it didn't matter, right? Because I tried to add my just main camera and it didn't work. Let me see. I'm gonna go to this scene real quick. It's gonna get, it probably is gonna go silent. I think I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh man. We did it. I had an idea where I would go to the scene where I have the camera being added. I changed it to look for a camera that didn't exist. Then I reapplied the regular camera. And everything's great. I sound like Barry White now. Yeah, I did not sleep well last night, so waking up was very hard. But thank you for my deep morning voice. If I could just sound like this all day, that'd be cool. Instead, as the day goes on, I get higher. All right. We fixed the stream's camera. Thank goodness. That was a little bit of 25 minutes of roughness. But anyway, I need to figure out this. Another thing that we want to fix on the stream here is I want to make sure that I have like a scene where we can see the code and the browser. But I need to balance me being blind, you guys being blind, and everything. Because normally what I'm doing is I have like this whole window off like to the other monitor, right? And then I use my other, I use the monitor over here. I need to find a way that either brings this in to the scene if it's not on the scene. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? I kind of need a, because it would really be ideal for me if it was in fact like this right here wasn't on this monitor. I would like it to be on this monitor, and that way I can type C's and click C's and still not have to like move every time. But I also want you guys to be able to see it. So let me see if we can do that. Hold on, let me, I'm gonna duplicate the scene we're in now, because this is technically my Ultima Online scene, full monitor. Let me just duplicate this. Then we're gonna say coding stream. And then we'll say full screen. Okay. I'll move that back up with the other ones. Okay, so we're on the coding screen full screen. Let's I'm gonna switch scenes real quick. So I wanted to see if it, okay, cool. So there's no, I wanted to make sure the box didn't like load up here, and it doesn't, so that's good. Because technically, do we need an opening chest when we're doing this? No, we don't. So I'm just cleaning up my scenes over here. This is part of the streams, you guys. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Chomrick, how are you? It's a bad scene, man. So Chase, how are you doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? Three-legged Lude's heading out to a detailing appointment. Zon's starting his own company this morning. Proud of him. Doing good? Great. Alright, I'm just cleaning up this, what are we working on? This is, we don't need that in this. I'm just trying to clean up this scene so that we can make enhancements to our scene. The giveaway thing, we don't need that. That's from UO. You play UO, Jace? I sure do. countdown thing. We don't need that. Report to stream. I want to animate that at some point. You're baking treats before the shop opens. It's good, even when it's not. Nice, dude. I'm making a scene. Exactly. Let's see. Giveaway participants. We won't need that on a thing unless we start giving away stuff in real life. I'm not at that point yet. So sorry. Local host ads. What is this one? Oh, this was when I was trying to make things go across the top of the screen. Look how slow that's going. Look at that. Exclamation mark support Discord giveaway. It's going under the chat right now. I'm gonna have to, we'll reevaluate that. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna leave it in the scene for now. Spotify I don't use anymore. I'm gonna remove that. I don't need that. I'll leave that. Small camera. Small share chat top right. So that's the initial one. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. We out here. I'm in a very small scene now, which is great. There's only like 3 things in this scene. So now what I want to do is I want to try to add my Visual Studio Code into this scene. My only issue with that is I technically have multiple Visual Studio Codes open, and I only want to do it when I do it. Website idea: add a date under the day name. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I definitely want this to be, you know, like for me, I want it to be like time zone based, you know, for whoever's looking at it. And then, yeah, it's going to be, instead of just being a repeating schedule, I'm going to make a little thing that allows me to choose when I'm going to be live. Because for example, tomorrow I'm going to miss the 6 and 11. I can't do these ones. I'll be gone. So I just want to make sure that I can update that as necessary. And right now it is not. Nick, quick question about your mage script. Works great, except at Omni and bosses. There's like a 10 to 16 delay between spells. Any remedy? I don't do Omnis or bosses, but I am not sure what would be causing the lag. If it's working everywhere else but not on an Omni, I'm not quite sure off the top of my nog, man. Ask in the Discord, because maybe other people of it either experience that or know of a solution, but off the top of my head, could just be your build, could be the spells, could be it's finding things, could be mana, could be people. I'm not sure. It should work fine. Did you try restarting your computer? I don't. Again, that's a joke, but also not a joke. I'm not sure. Yeah, we watched Jay solo the SSE Mini with his little bit of silly willy links. That's true. That's true. I did dominate, and then we got nerfed. Whoops. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's the goal here, Mad Cow. I want to make sure that instead of just being, I have this under Sunday, right, and it's hard coded. I want to just make a little database and allow us to like add and subtract the streams. And then in a magical happy land, I actually would like it to link to the actual video. That way you could like click back in history. Maybe that's a little overzealous. But like on the website right now, I show my recent posts, which, oh my God, the last time I posted a regular video was in September. So I wouldn't mind doing that with the live streams too, just to give it some more SEO, visual searching, you know what I mean? But let me get back to this scene over here. And we're gonna do, it's not a game, like I mean it is game capture, I guess. But it's not really game capture. What is this? What would the window capture, right? We're gonna click window capture. And I'm gonna say create new. This is gonna be Jaseowns website, VS Code. Make source visible. Let me close down things I know I don't want to show. I don't think I have anything open I don't need to show. Okay, cool. I don't see in the drop-down list my particular site. I see Chrome, I see Discord, I see Obsidian. Cancel that real quick. Sorry, I'm almost done here in this other scene, other monitor. I think. No, it doesn't show up. Let me. I mean, I'm having technical difficulties like a professional over here. I'm gonna close Visual Studio down all the way. I'm gonna open it up. It's probably gonna ding. Ding. When you choose the window capture, make sure that you have the desktop capture off. Sometimes they'll override each other. Yeah, like I'm trying to capture this Visual Studio Code window because ideally I want you to be able to see this on the stream even when it's over here in this other monitor. That way I don't have to keep changing it. But for some reason it's not showing up in the list of oh, there it is. Now it is. I restarted Visual Studio Code. I just need to restart everything in my life. So now when I move this around, it stays in one spot. That's great. That's fantastic. Right? So now I can move this back over here. Let's go. And then if I like zoom out while I'm over here, you can see, okay. So now I just got to hone in what it's going to look like for you guys. That way. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, the moment I full screen it over here, then it also full screens it on the thing. Son of a gun. It's doable for sure. You use Streamlabs OBS for years. Find that window management a lot easier. Okay, yeah, I'm on. So yeah, this is me just using OBS here, and I have like my own little overlay for chat, and then I'm trying to add in this Windows support here. Technically, I guess I just need to resize it, right? Like, so if I make it like this, and then I full screen it over here. Now if I look at it again, okay, cool. So now I'm full screened on my side. And then I can probably add some like cuts to it. We don't. Filters. Add. Crop and pad. I'm basically just trying to crop and pad this window over here. Relative. Huh? Kind of what do we need to see? My voice just cracked. What do we need to see during a stream. You know, like technically I kind of want to share, I want you to be able to see everything, but at the same time, I also want to be able to navigate the screen. Maybe it makes more sense to just show it and tab through it. I don't know. I need to get like a Zoom plugin or something. Show it all. Eventually I might have to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. So now at least, now let me mess with the... I'm gonna move my OBS over here just so I can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to shrink this window. Okay, so it just shrinks even more, okay. So if I'm like full, you know, if I drag it over, it just keeps getting bigger. Interesting. Interesting. If I plus in. I mean, can you guys see that? Yeah, links down below, 100%. So, right, we do something like that. And then, I'm trying to get my brain around how this is gonna work. I wonder if it's better to just alt tab between the two. You know, like ideally we would be able to see both at the same time, but like, geez, layaways, geez, is it Jules? Jails? Jalos? Do you, it sounds like you stream. Do you do programming or anything? Or like what's on your stream? Do you share your screen while you're programming?
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise. Jesus, fine, thank you. Yeah, that was struggle busting. Because, right, in ideal Happy Land, you know, like I'm just trying to picture me coding by myself, right? And I have a monitor over here that's got my Visual Studio Code. I got a monitor over here that's got the thing that I'm actually working on. And I'm like, you know, just I make a change and it shows up. And ideally, we have that view on the screen, but it's like I need to like, you know, have both things on the screen at the same time, but then it's small. Small. Yeah. This is kind of what I was doing the other day, is I had, because this is only my third stream of programming, and I'm a little bit nervous about the programming streams. I still am, not gonna lie. Little bit overwhelmed, but the only way I'm gonna get better at it is by doing it, and this is me learning it live together. So in theory, I could just do it like this, right? Where I am just showing my whole monitor, and then we have the website over here. So for example, if I just npm run dev on this bad boy, we'll see it pop up on localhost. Like maybe I should just do it like, maybe I should just get used to this for now. Anyway, so now we're on the localhost version of it. And now I can go to my schedule. And now if I change something on the schedule, you know, like schedules, if I hit Z here and I hit save, it like instantly shows over here. I'm just gonna do it like this for now. Hopefully this isn't like overwhelming. I don't, as a viewer, hopefully this doesn't just drive you bonkers. This is where, okay, and I was messing with this before. This is where maybe I need to just go ahead and do the, I just need to do the camera change. What am I trying to say, Jace? What are you trying to say? That's a great question. The NVIDIA like background removal, maybe this is where that would be helpful. Obviously, I need to create a different camera scene for this, but maybe that way you can see more. Jeez, your scene camera is crazy. I know. Yeah, isn't that nuts? I could just like disappear. I should probably bring in the full webcam and then zoom it out. Let me do that too. Hold on. We're working on this live together. I appreciate your patience, everyone. Thank you so much. You mod a lot for large streamers with 3K viewers, so you know a lot about this stuff. Hey, that's pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in to my little baby stream. The easiest way, it might suck for you at VS Code, is to split the screen. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do something like this for now, and just so we can get going. Windows plus tab to create the desk if needed, like additional desktop. I've never really done that, by the way. Where you like organize your windows and different desktops, like this bad boy down here. Yeah, interesting. For streaming, that might be, huh? Yeah, I've never done that. I was like, why would anybody need this? And then you can switch between the windows and left and right arrows. Interesting. As with all E-related, yeah, probably. Okay, so if you want my opinion to make it cleaner, get rid of the stream chat on the upper right. Your webcam frame is amazing, but it's big and loud. Yeah. I normally stream Ultima Online, so this is my stream scene when I'm streaming Ultima Online. So it makes sense to be in this little frame because that's like for Ultima Online. But now I'm trying to get into the coding, so I'm trying to update that right now. So yeah, I don't need the framey for doing the thing. And then like I'm also trying to do focus time streams, and this is like my scene during the focus time, like what we're doing. But anyway, yeah. It should be you, code, website, screen, that's it. Yeah, okay. I'll hone this in. We'll hone this in together. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for the tips and tricks. And Adrian, I like the concept of the windows and the switching between the things, so. Oh, I know. You played Outlands and decided. Oh, okay, cool. So sweet. You know the brand. That's good. Thanks, man. You know that I'm crazy. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually add the full-on webcam into this view, and then I'm gonna cut myself out. Cut it out. So video capture device, add existing, the webcam. Gonna be thick. Damn, boy, she's thick. Now we're gonna add in the filter. Add new filter. No, add effect. Background removal. Oh, I'm a real streamer. Look at that. I'm a real boy. That way we're not, overtaking the thing. Yeah, not bad. No, Jason, it's still very overwhelming. All right, well, I'm working on it, you guys. I'm working on it. Technically, this chat is not even like the full chat anyway. Because it should be here, and I had it like over here. Stream chat gone. Barely there. You should make your face huge and the coding small. Yeah. Like you just come into the stream like this. Like, hey Jace, what are you up to? I'm gonna eat the code. Barely there. Appreciate you tuning in. How are you this morning? Dan, you're late to the stream. No problem. You're never late. A wizard, again, arrives exactly when they need to. Stream chat gone. Consider hiding the taskbar. Yeah, definitely. Again, like this view right now is my whole like right monitor. So I technically don't want my whole right monitor showing unless I have to. But if I like hide my right monitor and then I actually just bring in like, you know, the code. Let's see what this is gonna look like here. Then we want to bring in like localhost. This is on the right track. Thanks, man. I wonder if I could just do a browser. Instead of doing the whole browser, I wonder if I could just do a specific URL. Although I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's try it though. Jaseowns local. Okay. And then we'll say it's this guy right here. Oh, that's only gonna bring in one scene though. It's not gonna let me change the scene. That's not what I need. That's wrong. You're wrong, Jace. That's a browser source. I don't need a browser source. I need a Windows source. Let me delete that real quick. Remove. You're gonna have to do a URL. Yeah, but if I'm like changing, you know what I mean? If I'm browsing to here. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I was clicking around. You can't see anymore. This is a fun stream. I'm actually, thank you for the advice and stuff. It's making me giggle. And it's hard to make me giggle. I'm a very serious person. I want to do window capture, and then we're going to say JSON local host. And then I want to find so like this is choosing the wrong window like instantly. No, it's not. It's finding the right window. Oh, it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. Is it hard to see though? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you, like I don't want it like be 50-50, do I? I don't know. All right, so just an example. I am going to browse to the schedule, localhost schedule. Okay, so we're back here. And then my window, the editing window's on my other monitor, which is great. So now I'm gonna hit, you know, I'm gonna delete the Z, hit save. Everything should look fine, question mark? Can you guys read that though? From me, again, I'm blind, so bear with me. Can you read this? Can you read this? Because I can't. From my OBS window, like everything looks like a blur to me. So, is that even readable? Because from my point of view, it's not. Let me just, I'm gonna pull up my stream and then I'm gonna mute it just so I can see what it looks like. 1 second. We're learning. Live. How the hell do you see your own stream? Jer, I'm gonna click a little link here. Sorry if it's gonna duplicate the sound here. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean that looks. Oh, that looks all right. That looks all right. Use a tailwind. Yes. Zoom in on this a little bit. Let me see if I can update this. Oh no, I broke it. Oh no, dude. This is remix.run. So it's React based. Ooh, like I ruined this somehow. It only knew about it when I'm on this specific URL. I need to so the window match priority. Window title must match. Match title, otherwise find same window type. How the hell do you get off the horse? In Bannerlord? Mad Cow Brain? I think you have to hit Z or something. I think you have to look down and hit Z. Or F. It's either looking down and hitting Z or F. I can't remember exactly which one. You're using a controller? Oh, you're screwed. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to mess with the scene over here. I'm trying to figure this out. Match title, otherwise find same window type. Technically, I just don't want it to like pull in the other browsers I have open. You know what I'm saying? Like ideally, I only want it to look at localhost window. Geez, do you know if there's a way to do that? Do I have to get like a plugin? Or you're using a different program? I'm gonna give you an example here, right? Like when I'm looking at, you can't see what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm gonna turn back on my right monitor and I'm gonna put this down here. But on the bottom left here, look, we're creeping together. I'm doing this, the search for a window, right? And I can look for Chrome, but technically I want it to be like, I only want to bring in the local host Chrome. I don't want to bring in like any Chrome. So I have window title must match. The problem is when I browsed away, then it eventually disappeared because it was no longer like on this blog post URL. And then if I choose like match title, otherwise find Windows same type, then technically it's gonna find my other browsers that are open, which could be something I don't want to share on the screen, you know? Open in another browser like Edge? Oh, that's a great idea, dude. Yeah, like just use a completely different browser. That way it only, that's, dude, Mac Alvin. Use a variable? Yeah, but how do you set a variable in OBS? Because this is like the properties for the local. I keep moving it, thinking you guys can see everything. Anyway, let me do that. Let's see if I let me see if I have another browser on my computer. Let me hide my right monitor there. Is Edge built in? It sure is. I haven't looked at my website on Edge. I wonder what it looks like. Oh god, it's asking me questions. Use the recommended browser settings? No, no thank you. Yeah, I'll set you later. Set later. Oh, I haven't used Edge in forever. Okay, so let me... Mad Cow Brain, maybe you've, maybe now all I'm gonna do is use Edge for everything. Match title, otherwise find window of same type, or match title, otherwise find same executable. That's what we need to do. Okay, cool. Look at that. I'm in the Edge browser now. Wow. Now, if I shrink this, it gets smaller, which is fine. That's good. I mean, at least it's, you know, at least we're making some progress here. This is good. This is good. I got on a story about Steve Thomas. I was mining yesterday afternoon with 2K ingots. 3 PKs tried to bull rush you by the pyramid ruins by waypoint, the waypost. I smacked to recover it. Oh, you snacked to recover hit points. You ran. They ran into a tamer with a dragon. Gave them the slip, recalled out. What a rush. Dude, yeah, you're like, UO can make your heart race in a bad or a good way. You know? It's either a lot of fun or just a miserable time, you know? Hey, listen, someone told me you have a website, but you're not that gullible. I mean, you should check it out. Here's my schedule. But we're working on it together. I need to make the schedule dynamic, okay? That's what we're trying to do here. It took me a little bit of time to set up the stream, you know? We're 6 to 9. We're an hour in. We're an hour deep, you might say. I need to drink some water. I forgot to put monster beverages in the fridge, so I did them this morning when I woke up, but I was mad at the previous Jace who didn't put them in there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes past Jace is a nice guy. Sometimes he doesn't do what I need him to do. There's a little gnat in here again. Why is there always gnats in my room? I don't get it. Because I'm funky. Well, Steve Thomas, I'm glad that you survived. And you got a little rush. That's good. So seriously, my work makes us use Chrome. So it's Firefox for personal stuff. 2 browsers are great. Yeah, I never even thought about using 2 browsers. That makes a lot of sense. This way I can make sure that the stream, like this scene specifically, shows this, just this browser, right? Because I obviously have my stream browsers open, you know, potentially have like email open and stuff. So, do you have plants in your room? I do not have plants in my room. Should I? I'm looking around, like you can see. I don't think I have any plants in my room. I do not have plants in my room. Do I need to get a plant? That help me? Ellicott, good morning. Hello, how are you? Ooh, what are we using? Bootstrap? We are using remix.run. So remix.run is the framework that I'm using. And it's based on React. I actually backed these people when they first started doing this framework. They were like, not open source, but they were looking for backers. They eventually got either bought by Spotify or Shopify, something with a Spotify. I can't remember which one. So they got all their funding. But it's a cool, it reminds me of Cold Fusion a bit, you know, because it's like, it's the logic for the, as a matter of fact, I can just show you. The logic for the, like the back end is part of the file itself. So it's like this, for example, you set the metadata like inside the schedule file, right? So this is the schedule, this is the metadata for it. This is the overall route, right? So this is gets loaded, but then you can also have like server side stuff. Like, so only, you know, like if there's API data you need to get, you can have like a loader function that only runs in the server inside the same file. He's nice. He's nice. Anyway. And then my my overall CSS is using Tailwind. So could be Bootstrap-ish. But anyway, we're gonna make some enhancements. I think we finally honed in. We took an hour to hone in the stream view. Kind of. You know? Don't let Jason's dream be a meme. Support the stream. Jeez Louise gave us some feedback. He said that he helps multiple streamers set up their stream. So we got a little bit of feedback from Jeez Louise. And that's how we landed on this. Hopefully this is a good view. Again, somebody, Shamrock, I think, mentioned this is a little small. Technically, I could probably just hit Control Plus here and make it a little bit zoomed in. What was the website? It's remix.run. That's the framework that I'm using. This guy right here. Boom. Yep. So, back to the point of today is the schedule. So, if we look at the schedule, right now, I have, you know, game of the month, which is Bannerlord. That's what we're playing. And this is all hard-coded, right? This is just part of the code. Ultima Online, productivity sessions, workday sessions, blah, blah, blah. And then I have the start times, which is in UTC. So 6 to 9, 11 to 2, 6 to 9. So that's the schedule, right? That's good. And then I just have like days of the week. And then I have like when the schedule is, okay? The problem is the days of the week are hard-coded by just days of the week, but the actual schedules are injected by the CTS days. Or not the CTS days, but the dynamic date days. So what happens is if you're in a different time zone, you know, it might be Tuesday for me, but it's Wednesday for you. So the schedule that shows up here is actually Wednesday's schedule instead of the correct time, which would be not Tuesday necessarily, but it wouldn't be the wrong schedule. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna fix that. Live together. And then part of that makes me think like, okay, instead of having a hard-coded schedule, I should probably just add a little database to it. The problem is, now that I think about it, this website doesn't have a database yet. My UO Razor Scrubs website does, but this one doesn't. And I don't know if I want to add, like, I don't necessarily want to have a database for my Jaseowns website. Maybe I do. Maybe it was part of the framework. Maybe I do have a website or a database and I just don't use it. Let me see. Is there a data folder in here? Because this, by the way, this framework is, I'm using the Epic stack. So if you go to Remix, I'm going all over the place. Welcome to a Jaseowns stream. If you go over here and you go to the docs, and then if you search getting started, there should be like this community section. And then there is examples. No, I don't. Is it examples? Well, these are examples of how you run it, but there's like, what are they called? Stacks, 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 stacks. We're looking for stacks. What's this? Make it easier for you to log in? No. We're gonna look for stacks. Okay, official stacks, community stacks. So if you go to the stacks thing, you can import a predefined template from Remix, right? So if you needed to be running Node and Postgres, they have a blue stack. The Indie stack runs SQLite. You know what I mean? So you can like import a predefined stack. And then there's a community stack, and that's what I'm gonna click on here. So I'm using this Epic stack. So Epic Dev, this dude Kent C. Dodds, who's like, he's got life figured out. He's a programmer, bro. I'm using his thing. So Epic Web, the Epic stack by Epic Web Dev. So, and part of that is it's got quite a bit built into it. And then you can trim things out as you need. So I'm pretty sure I probably already have a database just based on that stack. Juan G. Link. Anyway, so those are the stacks. So it kind of helps you. You mentioned Bootstrap, but there's this is the Bootstrap for Remix. You know, like you basically get a stack that's predefined. Hey, word of the street, you might have a Discord, Brown Ham. I sure do. You should join. Jaboom. The street is correct. Those hotkeys were vital. A for snack, Z for exploding pouch, and Q for recall. Nicely done. This can't be true. Thanks for trying to gift a sub. I'm sorry that no one in the chat is not subbed already. That's a terrible thing. Terrible. All right. Let's focus up, Jace. Boom. So I was trying to see if I have a database in here and already, and I might. Prisma. There is Prisma, and there is this. So that's the seed data. The schema. File, image, role, permission, user, password, verification. Okay, so yeah, I do already have a thing. But this is the this is for the Epic Web stack. Interesting. I probably turned all this off then, I guess. Now I'm a little bit worried. What if I go to login, /login? Welcome back. Okay. Well, that's good. So this should be good. You know, in theory, I kind of want to just take the code that I have from my other website that I can log in with Discord. I don't like having to deal with username and passwords. I don't want to be responsible for anything. So like on my Outlands website, we use Discord to do all that. I should probably just do that on my own website as well. That way I could log in from anywhere, edit the schedule as needed. I don't want other people to sign up though. You know, I'm gonna have to block all that. Like I don't need people logging into my website. There's no point. Except to give me your email. You know? I feel like a programmer not having a managed DB is like eating food without cheese on it. Like it's acceptable, but it could be better. So true. You could sell our data. Yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to make money, you guys? Give me your data. I'm thinking now, because now I'm like, okay, well, shit. Technically, if I already have the database, and it's probably already part of my Fly account, actually. I'm probably already paying for this. Like, let me... Okay, and I don't think you can... You're not gonna, like, see this, right? I don't know. I'm gonna log into my Fly dashboard. Okay, I'm only showing Chrome, or I'm only showing Edge. I'm logging into Chrome. Let's go. I just wanted to see if there's already a database set up on my website, because if there is, then yeah, I just should use it. I was trying to avoid... I'm a weird dude. I don't know. I don't need to, like... I don't want to have to put things in a database if I could just be in a file. I know. Strange. No cheese. I'll take a hamburger, no cheese. Who does that? Let's see, volumes. Yeah, no, it does. It has a It has a database. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. Sweet. Hey Jace, you have a database? Apparently I sure do. you should check it out. Who knew? Oh my goodness gracious. First database of the stream. Yeah, I haven't cursed yet. It's been a whole hour and 14 minutes. And my camera didn't work when I started. And then the streams weren't cooperating. Like, you know, I'm surviving today. It's great. First database of the stream. By the way, normally I say stuff like that.
First death of the stream.
Oh no, my alerts aren't showing up now. I gotta fix the alerts. Crom! You gifted a month sub over to Chomrick. Chomrick, joining the club. Thank you so much for forcing him into our situation over here. Let me put the alerts back up at the top. I think it's because my like everything else was on top of the alerts, so I think that should work now. Okay. Also, I need to put the Jaseowns alerts up there because then if you say squirrel, we got to see squirrel, right? Can someone say squirrel? Just make sure it works. Or some other keyword, you know, like pizza. Squirrel, there we go. Perfect. That's much better. We're in business. Boob. All right. So we're good. We got that going on. By the way, I kind of like the background gone. Like, it's kind of neat. I feel like, I feel free. I feel like I can stretch, you know? I feel like I got something going on, right? You know? Is boob not a key word? It is in my mind. Unfortunately, yeah, I think it's plural. It looks as though a single boob is not good enough for this stream. We need two. Sorry, canceled instantly. My aunt's watching and she's like, what? Like, you're gonna do this for a living? How are you gonna make any money? Sorry, just ignore this part of the stream. It will work out for me eventually, I swear. You just gotta keep faking it till you make it. Right? Alright. Dominic, it's already, yeah, I'm not even gonna repeat that out loud. Oh, right over my face. Rude. It's gotta be two, yeah. Two, because one was taken. Should Jace make you a website? Barely there. I don't know. Have you seen me? I'm trying to make a website right now, and I'm not doing a very good job. You know? Razor class, 30 students, that's out. Yeah, no, definitely. I am making progress on that as well. Okay, so I have a ton of different ideas, things I want to do. I'm gonna show my right monitor yet again. You probably, this is the problem. You can't see. Maybe I need to put that above the things so I can turn on the. Maybe. Anyway, I have a whole big to-do list. And I made a lot of progress on my Razor 101. I don't know, can you even see it? The Razor 101 over here. What do I want a person to learn, right? I have all these. So these are all going to be videos. We're talking about all the tabs, right? I'm going to try to go through each of the things. I'm going to make it a course. I'm going to post it on YouTube. And it's going to be fantastic. But I want to use that as my learning forte into making programming videos so that when I'm doing these live streams, I hopefully know what I'm talking about. Because right now I feel like I don't know anything. Which is why this, again, just a full disclaimer, this type of stream is giving me anxiety because I feel like I should know it all and I don't, you know? And so I'm kind of just learning as we go and I feel bad about myself. But why? I shouldn't, you know? Like, the only way you're gonna get better about it, Jace, is to just do it. So here we are doing it. Anyway. Can your website have... Yes. Haven't made a video in a while, waiting for the kids to go to school, then maybe you'll make another one? Dude, I have that problem too. Look, my last video was in September. It's already November 12th. Like, that's, and this was only 2 minutes long. Like, I gotta get out there. I gotta get back. The journey's good for a viewer. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. I really do. Thanks for tuning in. Gives you a chance to participate. Yeah, you're shaping my future. Don't get too stressed. Just go with the flow. Stress makes you lose your... Makes you lose your hair early. Yeah, done. I think I've been stressed out since I've been like 16 years old. I'm 39. I was losing my hair when I was like 16. I had like, you know, like this was going away. And then I called it the friar tuck because like I can't grow up here, but I can grow a little bit here. Isn't most programming just problem solving and scratching your head while sipping cheeseless coffee? You're given the real experience here. That's true. Yeah. But I want to be, you know, again, I've talked about this before, comparison to the Thief of Joy. I watch other people in this category, you know, obviously the biggest ones like Thor and the Parmesan, whatever his name is. And they're very good about it. You know, like they can seem to, I feel like they know what they're doing, where I'm just like, I think I know what I'm doing. I think you know, like they have their stuff together and maybe I just missed their initial part. You know what I mean? Like if you fast forward me a year, hopefully, I am there, that level. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just trying to ease myself into it. And by ease myself into it, I'm just sprinting. They give a fake experience by prepping their streams. Lecturers do this all the time. I mean, that's true. I wish I could do that, though. Can I do that? Can I pretend that I know what I'm talking about? Or is it better to just do it live like this? Jace, you were live for 3 hours. What did you do? I made a scene in OBS, you guys. I did it. My camera wasn't working at first. We figured that out. You like it live? Thanks. Okay, cool. I've been coding most of my life. I still don't know what I'm doing. Thrill the problem, working through it. Those streamers are often rehearsed. Okay, cool. That makes me feel better. I appreciate you guys saying that. Thanks. Because yeah, this is just me figuring my life out live on stream. So I appreciate you guys saying that. Thank you. And like Dan, aka Steve Thomas, said, you're part of the journey. You can influence what happens. So anyway, I'm gonna turn off my monitor again. Okay. So now that I don't know about him being rehearsed. He's all over. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think he goes in with a plan. It's nice to show you problem solving that allows others to see not every step is 1, 2, 3 solved. Sometimes you get stuck for hours on simple tasks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is life. A true experience would be 5 minutes of coding and 55 minutes of Google searching. Yeah. And then if we wanted to do like the corporate world, we could pause and have a meeting. You know what I mean? Like right when we were about to make some progress, we have to go to a meeting. You know? Like let's do that too. Like as soon, oh, we should have some sort of like trigger. Like as soon as you think I'm starting to do good, we should do like exclamation mark meeting, and then like it pulls us away. We could have a scrum. Yeah, exactly. Agile. Damn. Hey, what's your status update, Jace? Well, today so far I got the camera working. I got the scene set up. Stream scene. Me playing? I'm like Indiana Jones. I'm making this up as I go. Don't feel bad though. The number 1 week sprints were fiercely spun out of the wheels that achieved nothing. Yeah. You see, you got a lot of objectives at the moment. A long to-do list you need to get through to set up your streaming. But you're doing now is very similar to Pyro Software. He just chills and chats. Does some work when there's a lull. Yeah. True. This is where that focus session is gonna come in, right? Like this is where this scene is gonna come in, where I'm like, all right, I'm locked in, locked and loaded. But yeah, for now. Dang it. When I change scenes, my code goes away. Ow. No. Why? Okay, it goes back. Okay, once I refocus the window, it shows up again. All right, calm down, Jace. It's all right. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Not bad, Jace. Not that bad. Okay. It's that bad. Son of a gun. You'll stand up in 30 minutes? All right, cool. We'll make sure that you tell them that you were a part of you know, you you were helping a fellow developer. You were helping a what am I? My instant thought was like everything in my life relates to either a meme or a movie. Okay, so if I say a lay down Larry, does anyone know what movie that's from? Stop being such a lay down Larry. I'm not being a lay down Larry. What does a lay down Larry even mean? Anyway, I'm gonna tell you what the movie is from. She's out of my league. Leisure Suit Larry? Oh my gosh, forgot about those games. I don't think you can play those on stream. Oh, you both guessed that. I mean, maybe it's from that initially, but it was from the scene in She's Out of My League. That's what I was referencing. Maybe the fact that both of you guessed the other thing, maybe I'm wrong. Isn't it weird how the word squirrel looks like a squirrel? What? Okay. All right, so again, going back to like my task at hand. I technically want to do a database. I technically already have a database. So let's and again, here's where this is where the day and age is so strange. I want to use my brain, but I also probably should just go use AI. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to use my brain and set up how I want the calendar to work, right? Like I would like to just think about it and go, okay, like what do I need for a calendar, right? So like if I just do model calendar, right? And then Copilot's gonna start typing for me now here in a second. But if I'm like, okay, oh my God, I don't even need to. It's just repeating the other thing. So it's not really that smart, but that's fine. So we're gonna do ID. And I don't want all of that, but I basically, you know, need a date. This is gonna be my streaming calendar. So streaming calendar, right? I want a date, time. Okay. And then yeah, title. That sounds good. The content? I mean, sure. But stop thinking for me. I need the game, a title, potentially a description, a type of stream it is, you know, type. We could have a URL or a link. I mean, stop suggesting stuff, Copilot. You're making my brain rot in a good way. Yeah, like a duration. Nice. AI is great until you spend more time debugging. It's plus lots of fat, yeah. I thought we were playing wrong answers only. Good game. Shake your cane at those kids who complained about the music. Yeah, get off my lawn. I can't wait to turn into that guy. You need a date too? See if you can get the babysitter for the kids soon. Get out there, dude. Make it happen. All right, so, you know, like I need a date, the duration, like a start time. Do I need a start time? Technically, and again, Magical Happy Land, I have a previous history, and I associate that history. Like, if you wanted to see Bannerlord, I want to be able to click the Game of the Month Bannerlord and see all the streams of Bannerlord, right? So this, it goes back to, like, the type here. This would potentially be Bannerlord. Can you guys see me highlighting that? Like, does it actually show up on the stream? Yeah, it does. Okay. Right, so I'm just gonna, again, something with me, I like to talk to myself. Damn it, I can't make multiple line comments in here. It's a Prisma file, that's why. I like to talk to myself, and part of talking to myself is leaving notes for myself. So we're gonna head over to the schedule here, and we're just gonna talk about what I want the schedule to actually be, okay? I want, and you can see that, right, guys? Yes, okay. I want the schedule to be dynamic. So I can add, stop trying to finish my sentences. This is, I want it to be, okay. Can I just turn off AI for a second? Is there a way to do that? Like, I have Copilot, but it's actually giving me anxiety. I don't want it to think, right click Copilot. I just want to pause Copilot. Oh my God. I need to figure out how to pause Copilot, because I can't even make notes to myself without trying to, like, tell me what I'm supposed to be thinking. We're gonna go to the Google. Control-Shift-P. Ask it how it's paused. Tell me. Hey, excuse me, can you stop recommending shit? Control-Shift-P. I mean, that's the thing here. And then, is there a Code Pilot? Code Pilot. Oh, ask, get, Control-Shift-I. Control-Shift-I. How can I pause Copilot? To pause, open the command by pressing Control-Shift-P and then GitHub Copilot disable. This will temporarily disable it. Okay, so Control-Shift-P, Control-Shift-P, you were right. And then we wanted to do, oops. GitHub Copilot. Disable. Did that work? Can I think for myself now? I sure can. Okay, sweet. Oh my God, like, It's neat, but also very annoying. Yo, Jason, whisper you on Discord about something. Like to discuss? Okay, yeah, I'll try to get back to you. Talk to yourself all your time. Welcome to the stream. I wear boots. Same. Okay, now that we can breathe for a moment, I want my schedule to be dynamic so I can add like new time slots and update as needed, right? For example, tomorrow, Wednesday, I won't be streaming in the morning or midday, right? Because I'll be gone, but I will be streaming in the night. So if I look at like the schedule here, I need these to not show up. That's exactly what the AI said. No, it didn't. Oh wait, did it do this? Maybe it put it in my brain. Stop it. You're gonna make me go crazy. Don't say that is exactly what it was gonna say. Oh god. It's great, unless you have anxiety, apparently. Exactly. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to do, I want to you know, now I can't think. Where are you, co-pilot? Now I can't think by myself. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I won't be streaming. I also want to browse a category. For example, you know, Bannerlord, game of the month, right? So at some point, I want us to see that I played Bannerlord, right? And I want the YouTube playlist Bannerlord to show up. YouTube playlist Bannerlord to show up. That way, you know, if you go to my schedule, like, what games does this dude play? Oh, he played Bannerlord for 3 weeks in the month of November. Let me check out those streams, you know? So that's the point of that. And then the time zones, need to reflect the times need to reflect the correct time zone, which also means the day of the week needs to be correct as well. So this is a bug right here. That's something that's wrong right now. So the other thing that I wanted to do was everything links to like my live right now. And again, ideally you click Bannerlord and it's gonna like show to Bannerlord. So the links right now point to the live stream. Ideally, those would point to the category. I'm basically making a user story, you know, a very crappy user story. So I noticed that your Twitch has your schedule. Can you import iframe, plug into that? That's a great question. You can download it as a calendar. So I need to look and see if you can manipulate a calendar file. I haven't done that before, but you can potentially upload a calendar / download a calendar into the Twitch schedule. I went and manually just put the time, like the reoccurring times in there. But I wonder if that could be dynamic too. Let me write that down. Twitch scheduler. Can we leverage that or make sure both are synced, right? Because yeah, someone going to the Twitch scheduler is different than me updating my website. But maybe they can be one and the same. Maybe we can make that happen, like with an API call. API call, maybe? That would actually be really cool. If I could update my website and the Twitch schedule at the same time. Mwah. Or vice versa, again, using their already existing thing. So user story is what you have listed in Gray whenever you write a Razor scripts for UO. It's not actual code, it's something to help you remember what the code is for. 100%. Yeah, that's... So I I like to leave myself breadcrumbs, you know, like that helps me personally. And so also when you're thinking about something, it also helps me to write it down. Now, granted, I may or may not even follow those notes, but it helps me think about what I want to do so that I can grab the idea, you know? I like that my whole camera's available and you guys can see my hands now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be using my hands this whole time to talk. I'm just gonna talk like this, and then you're like, Jace, do you ever code? I'm like, no, I just talk with my hands the whole time. We need like AI to just follow what I'm trying to say. It's like a prompt for AI. Yeah, basically, I am a prompter without even wanting to talk to AI. Yes, and you know what you know what's funny? You say that. I'm gonna take my notes and I'm gonna plop it into AI and we'll see what it comes up with. I'm not gonna ask Copilot though. Copilot was very aggressive. Copilot was trying to finish my sentences. So in this case, you know, you would say like, you know, as a user, like if you wanted to do it like in a professional setting, most of the time you write it a user story, like as a blank, you know, as a user, as a developer, as a blah, right? So as a visitor to the Jaseowns website, I would like to make sure the schedule shows correctly for their time zone. As a developer, you know, of the Jaseowns website, I need to create a way to manage the calendar so for users to see. You know what I mean? Like that, like those are like user stories. And again, I'm not a user story writer. I don't make the bodies. Like, I mean, I don't erase the bodies. I create the bodies. Yeah, and then there's a thing called pseudocode. You're right. Yeah, pseudocode is like if you want to get down an idea, then you do pseudocode. So like in Razor, for example, it's like if find type, you know, and then something something. Well, you could just say like if I find this, then blah, you know, else do, you know, like this is pseudocode. So you get the general idea of how it's going to be structured, but it's not actually functional. Pseudocode, user story, Jace brain dump. So choose your method. Choose your adventure. Pseudocode, user stories, or just pooping out your ideas onto, hopefully, paper. All right. Sorry. So anyway, I want it to be dynamic with the time slots. You know, I want to again Hangle tomorrow, API call maybe. This is a scheduler thing. Because anyway, I definitely want to be able to like click. I want to click me personally. I want to click Bannerlord and then see any of the streams that are Bannerlord, and then maybe an upcoming stream for Bannerlord, right? So as far as like the URL is concerned, right now I'm like, I'm looking at schedule. Like this is where I want people to go, you know, jaseowns.com/schedule. So the other thing is when you click a game, is the game gonna be, you know, like upcoming? You know, is it gonna be, and this is just me typing things out, I'm not sure, you know, like Bannerlord, like, should I do the, you know, game Bannerlord, you know, like schedule game, or should it just be, you know, I'm just trying to think, you know, like previous streams, I don't really like that. Schedule, cast, streams. Bannerlord, like something like that. That way we can pull in previous, right? And then if I know I'm gonna stick to my schedule, then I can have like upcoming streams. right? So we have the basic schedule, which would be like this overall view, and then I would have like a, well, what's in the future? Like a monthly view. When you click the game, if you have an affiliate link to make money, you should do that too. Yeah, I currently don't have any affiliate links besides just I made this one with Amazon. It's probably expired by now. Because this is what I drink. Like, this is my favorite drink in all the land. This is my only affiliate link I've ever had. But ideally, I get to the point where I'm streaming so much, I'm gonna hopefully get some people to give me something to sell, you know? Have you visited some of the larger streamers' websites and get ideas? I haven't really done that. I have not. I should, though. It's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down in my notes over here. Do a little research. Make a new note. Research to existing streamers' websites. And I'm gonna plop that in there. And then I'm gonna say affiliate links and such. I don't know how to spell affiliate, apparently. Affiliate. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Thank you. Because yeah, ideally, do they already have that? Maybe I should just do that. I'm gonna do that in my other browser here. The dog is squeaking. I hear the dog squeaking. Also, we're halfway through the stream. We're gonna get up and get some water real quick. Get some water. I have some in my thing, but we're gonna stand up and stretch. I'm not wearing my Apple Watch. I need to put it on. I bought this Apple Watch in like 2020, and I've worn it like 7 times. So I'm trying to use this to help be mindful. What are you doing, Jason? I'm putting on my watch. Leave me alone. Now that you can see everything. There. Okay. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Because we gotta do that, you know? Like, who's gonna take care of us? Just us. You gotta take care of you guys. Stretching. Stretching. Alright, I'm back. Alright, the other thing too is just because I'm squirreling all over. I'm starting to work out. I did 14 minutes on the treadmill or the elliptical yesterday. I'm gonna do it again at 9 o'clock after this stream. Workout stream. Engage. Okay? You know, by the next year, I'm gonna be just like a fit robot. You guys are gonna be like, who the hell's this guy? I'm gonna talk with a deep voice. And I'm gonna be all ripped. I'm gonna be a programmer. My scene's probably gonna look like this, and my schedule's still not done. You know? I'm still probably gonna be very behind. I might have another affiliate link, but it's gonna be to a different website. This is why you should marry a yoga instructor. Best stretches on the muscles that you've never known. I used to do yoga before I met my wife. I ran, you know, I was a fit person. And then I met my wife and I became happy, you know? I used to not drink soda. Now I drink soda all the time. I need to quit that, by the way. I drink too much sugar. What happened? Oh, right, you got married. Yeah, exactly. I made the mistake of saying that yoga was a nice thing because you get to go to yoga with people. Not allowed to do that. You can do a squirrel shelter like Pirate Software and its ferrets. I mean, that's a solid idea. Emmy Grant, I like it. I unfortunately don't like real life squirrel. I mean, I'm not my wife is a hippie and a Snow White, like she can sing to animals type of thing, you know, like she goes outside, sings a song, animals show up, everyone's happy. I go outside and I get bit, attacked, screamed at, you know, like. The Ferret Sanctuary is funded solely from the ad revenue from the stream. The Ferret stream, that is? Yeah. Yeah, the birds, man. Yeah, like my car gets pooped on constantly. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm a target. I feel like they hate me. Touch those links, thank you. Hey, Red Bro, appreciate it. Like Alfred Hitchcock every time he stopped by. That would be terrible, honestly. Like if you actually, like for realsies, like literally imagine every time you go outside, the birds would come get you. That's like a nightmare situation. You got bit by a monkey on your lip? Damn, that's terrible. That does not seem like a good time. Hopefully you're okay. You say you got a scar, but that seems terrible. Okay, so let's I mean Jay Roto, he said he sent me the links. Hold on, let me Sorry if these play noise. I've never been to these websites before, so let me see if they're gonna play noise. I'm sorry if they do. 1 second. He's got videos. Okay, he's got like a thing. He doesn't have a schedule on his site though. All right, let me look at Cohen's. His is more of like a WordPress blog. Pod chat. So people don't have their schedules on their websites. Well, I'm putting my schedule on my website. I got this. I believe in me. I like how you pause, Jace. Not sure what to say. No, yeah. Zach Grills is better. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I think the largest we ever found, keeping the schedule up to date was too much once they got going. So not to copy them, but maybe learn from what they've learned over the years. Yeah. Most people have it on their Twitch page. True. As I, you know, build a brand, if I'm talking to someone, I want them to know where to go. So like, for example, my aunt, right? I was like, hey, I'm gonna stream. And then she's like, what the hell does that mean? And then I was like, imagine like a TV, you know, like a TV channel. And then you go watch some TV and you might like the channel. So in order to like make sure the channel's still there, you like potentially subscribe to the channel, you know? And she's like, all right, well, like, when are you live? And so I wanted to just be able to send her something like this. That way people that aren't necessarily in the community at least know what I'm doing, right? So this makes sense in my brain. I understand that most people who are probably going to be watching my stream will find me either on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. But this is more for not, you know, just having a schedule. Oops, what was that? I didn't mean to click that. What's up, Chrome? What happened? Oh, if you highlight something, or not Chrome, I'm on Edge right now. You highlight something, it like tries to go to it. Interesting. Ask Copilot. So your target is 60 plus ladies? No. Yes. If I can get 60 plus ladies in this chat, then we're on to something. I think we're doing it. Yeah, again, again, just full disclaimer. I'm learning this as I go. I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to, like, I'm not a professional. I am not a professional singer. No crap. What I want to do, though, is make sure, since I do not have a full-time job, I want to put full-time hours into streaming. Having a schedule where it's easy to see is important to me. And so, yeah, the schedule's for me. It's not for the 60 plus ladies. It's for me. Everybody. We got this. Edge. Well, so what's nice about this, if I use Edge within my scene screen here, then I can be in Chrome, like my normal browser, and do whatever I need to do, but you only see the Edge browser. Right? I have been like sharing my whole monitor the whole time, you know what I mean? But ideally, I get like a coding stream or a whatever we call this. And that way I can make sure that my local host is always there and I don't have to like worry about whatever browser might show up or whatever non-browser. Because in OBS I can't choose a specific, like, if OBS could say like, hey, I only want to see localhost 3000, right? Like that's my source. I want it to be localhost 3000. But unfortunately, I didn't see how to do that in OBS. So Mad Cow Brain had the idea of just using a different browser. So that's what we've done. Since I don't use Edge, now Edge shows up. 200 IQ move. Appreciate that. Okay, yeah, and people ask, like, what is my target audience? My target audience, I'm still trying to hone in on there. But basically, it's anybody who wants to make progress in life. If anybody has a pulse, you're my audience. I'm just kidding. It's basically gamers who might be interested in learning a little bit about development and also have something on their brain that they want to do. That's the point of these focus sessions, by the way. Whether you want to read, write, draw, play a video game, if you just need like a little accountability partner, that's what this time slot is, okay? So this is a more generalized bucket. And then my Tuesday and Thursday streams are more this style, programming, kind of learning. And then everything else is going to be gaming. So again, who's my ideal audience? Anybody who's interested in all three of these categories, which again is, Chase, you need to niche it up. Well, you know who it is. Audience is anyone who will pay, says Nalco. So true. Bo Duke, welcome. Good morning. How many existing viewers watch Bannerlords versus new ones? I'm sure there's a bunch that came in and engaged and laughed at you. Yeah, that's something I still need to like review. I'm not very good about like keeping up on like the analytics like after a stream, but I can go back and look at them. And that's my goal. At the end of this 3 weeks, I want to go and see like what, you know, did I have repeat people? Are there people showing up? But I definitely had some people from the Bannerlord stream show up, not at the Bannerlord stream. Mostly to ask me when am I playing Bannerlord next. Which will be Saturday. Look, the schedule. Anyway. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We got an hour left in this particular stream. And we've made great progress. We wrote some notes down. We made a scene. Not like a bad scene. We made this scene that we're in right now. So what can I do? I know that, like, again, tomorrow I'm not going to be there. So, right, if I just comment these out, I think it doesn't look correct. Like, if I save this here, it slides my PM thing in there, so I don't want to do that. I want to do like this, right? Oh, time, color, content. That's what I needed to actually have some data in there. If I save that, now it slides it over. Wednesday, we're going to be out. What if I just say out? What shows up? Out of office. Boom. There's my tomorrow stream. Are you coding on your website? I am, yeah. So this is the Jaseowns.com website. I'm updating the schedule. The thing that we did last stream is we added this live now button that's dynamic based on me being live. We also messed with the schedule, but I realized that my schedule, the time zones don't work correctly, so I want to fix that. And then I also want to make it dynamic. I technically want it dynamic. And then we went on this tangent, and then I talked about movies, and then we talked about a single boob versus multiple boobs. Like it's been a great stream so far. What language of software are you coding in? We're using Remix Run. So Remix Run is the framework, and it's based on Node.js and React.js. And then my styles are Tailwind. Pirate Software answered the question, how do I be a pro streamer? His advice was lock down a schedule, review and watch. I didn't quite believe that he watched this whole stream again, but I agree with revising your stream for the day. New viewers, yeah. Okay, I don't ever rewatch my content. I do and I don't. I do because I want to go find the thing that I was missing, but then I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I ideally, I'm better about clipping things in the moment, saving things in the moment, because yeah, I'm 300 plus streams deep and I rarely go back and see what I did, right or wrong. How do you find the time to do that? Darn, you're not familiar with any of that type of language? Well, Boduke, what do you do? What do you work on? So yeah, I'm definitely honing in the schedule. And again, we're gonna try this for 3 weeks. This is week 2. So far, so good. Haven't died yet. That's a good metric, Jace. Thanks. Okay. So I don't necessarily need a database yet. We don't need a database. We just need to make sure that the times are dynamic so that the time zone, instead of being like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we show the time based on the starting time. Like, so we would actually want to set the date based on this UTC date correctly. I was using this just to get the 6 a.m., 9 a.m., but ideally we should probably do like the actual schedule date. So like tomorrow, like I'm just gonna hard code this for a second to see what it looks like. We'll change it later. So like Wednesday. Okay, we're just gonna call it Wednesday, like stream Wednesday. And this is Wednesday for me, right? So, but the date would be 2024, and it would. What is UTC looking like? What is this? This is the number, the month. So month it starts with 0. So the month is 10 because it's 11. Wow, that's not confusing at all. UTC, so month. This is probably where I should have asked AI. Year, month. Date is the one between 31, okay? And then the hours. So this is the first day of the month, but technically I want the 13th day of the month. Okay. So this is like tomorrow morning stream, potentially. Like a real date. What's that last value? Hours. It's year. Year, month, day, hours. And this must be minutes then? Like, what's that last 0? Oh, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Okay. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. How long can a clip be? I'm not 100% sure. I feel like some clips are super long and other clips are super short. I don't know if it matters, like if you're a turbo user or something. Here in the next few weeks, I need to develop a website and host it from a local server I need to deploy. Are you trying to make the dates update in real time? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you are, you know, I'm CST, right? So I'm in Texas right now. But if you're not in Texas right now and you go to jaseowns.com/schedule, it should show you the time zone correctly. However, the dates are wrong, right? Because I'm basically hard coding it as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, if you're no longer in Monday because you're in a different time zone, then you technically see Tuesday as the day. You know what I mean? Like you'll see Wednesday as the day. But for me, we're in Tuesday. So I need these to actually reflect the times. Wifebot, hello, how are you? Would that work for the EU people? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Sir Doc Matt, exactly. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm gonna make sure that it shows correctly. So like if you go to jaseowns.com/schedule right now, schedule. You go to jaseowns.com schedule right now. No matter what time zone you're in, it should at least show you. Oops, I can't. Edge is making me search for things I don't want to search for. This little thing that pops up, I hate that. Schedule. You're gonna take a shower. If you hear screaming, check out the turkeys. Oh, thanks. Okay, okay, great. I'll keep an ear open. Just kidding. No free ears on this stream. Can't you set it to add a day every 24 hours? Like a timer plus 1 day? Maybe? Let me output this real quick. I just want to output this guy. And I can't do that, right? I need to actually like to-string it. To-string. Let's just see what that looks like. That's gonna be right up here. It's like the time for Central Standard Time is Wednesday, 6 to 9, or 6. Starts at 6 GMT. Now, when I output the dates in your time zone, I'm using the date formatter here. And again, I apologize. I'm not good with date. So if I pass the Wednesday date here as the international time format, I just hit save here. It's gonna take 6 a.m. Okay, but I technically don't want it to be short. Just want it to be all the goods. It's like this is 11:13. Because it's an international date time. Am I stroking out here? I mean, that's correct because this is my time zone. So my time, it's formatting it in my time zone. I'm CST. Kind of good with dates? Are any coders good at dating? That's a great question. Some of them have Riz for sure, I'm sure. Sure. I don't have that Riz. Not yet, anyway. Zans, hey, how are you doing? Does that code call a reference from somewhere that tells it what time zone you're in? Yeah. So this is being outputted by your browser, and so your browser is using the international datetime format in order to show the date, right? So my date is in CST, but then the date formatter is supposed to be like, all right, well, what's your current browser? Just getting into it, grabbing some coffee? Heck yeah, man. Wow, you only have 194 cases today? Not bad. How many were you doing an hour? It took like you were doing like 40 an hour, or 40 an hour, right? Or 40. I think you were doing 1 a minute. Ish. It's funny, my logo hosts look different than yours. Got him. Zing. Okay. This is where I'd like to learn a little bit more, you know? But I also feel dumb learning on the stream. But like, if I don't use Edge. So let's see what happens when we search for this here. AI generated. So this is a new date in UTC. Results below assume UTC time zone. Your results vary. Specify the default date formatting. So date. All right, let's just run that real quick. So the date format. I was hoping that when you do the internet, like when you do the date, shouldn't it automatically grab your browser's type? Like that's why we're doing undefined there, right? Question mark? Like this right here, undefined. We're using undefined because we wanted to grab it from the browser. I don't want to tell it what to do. I want the browser to grab it. Using datetime format. In the basic use without specifying a locale, it uses the default locale and the default option, okay? Default locale and the default time zone. So yeah, it's based on your language code in your browser. So if I wanted to test things, this is where I would test it. I would actually pass it. Requesting a language that may not be supported, such as this, use a fallback language in case. This is where it's gonna be is this shit right? First curse of the stream.
First curse of the stream.
Jace, I have an opinion. File-based routing sucks. Convention over configuration. Configuration is better. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue either way. I like the file-based routing, but I grew up with that, you know. So like to me, it reminds me of like Cold Fusion. And Remix is file-based routing. Obviously, you can override it in config if you want to, but you know. You're dealing with Expo router and it's just horrible. Sorry. It is sorry. I would expected these days to not be different, but I guess, or like, I know it's formatting it differently, which is great. But I was hoping that the time would actually be correct. Maybe I need to go down here more. I wasn't down far enough, that's why. To specify options, but use the browser's default label, use undefined. Okay, so this is where I got this code, right? But I got it from AI. But this is where they got that. If you use undefined, it's using your, browser's default locale, which is exactly what we want. And then sometimes it's helpful to include the period of the day. Hour, numeric, days, short, 10 at night. Interesting. There's so many options. Is this a more popular language than Java? Might be wrong, but aren't most websites coded with Java? Like, there's I don't know the exact who's, where, what, when, how. But like WordPress is written in PHP. I'm pretty sure PHP is considered like the most used web framework because of so many websites running WordPress. So PHP is actually, I think, the biggest. But then you have Java, you have JavaScript, which is different than Java. You got Cold Fusion, you got C#, you got .NET, you got you got a whole bunch of different options. So the site that I'm using is basically just JavaScript. You consider it JavaScript. JavaScript. Python, yeah. Isn't something like 70% of the web on WordPress? Yeah, it's some crazy number. It's like it's like a crazy percent. I tried to get into WordPress in 2017. I tried to just lean into it because I was like, all right, maybe I want to learn this stuff. And I was making add-ons and things. So I learned PHP, was trying to make add-ons, and I hate that infrastructure. It's too much. There's too much loopholes. Too many things could go wrong. You need to constantly keep things updated, and it's not worth the hassle for me to use WordPress. You heard Python? Yeah, Python. I guess my question is, which one should I learn to code my website in that would be most helpful in the IT field? You know what? That's a great question. And my answer is whatever you're most interested in. Because no matter what you do, as long as you're actually enjoying the process, I think that's more important than trying to gather a particular skill set that may or may not help you. You know what I'm saying? For example, Cold Fusion to me was my favorite language ever, but the places I worked ended up going to C#, right? So even though I started as a Cold Fusion developer, I eventually moved into a C# field of C# development. Anyway, but I like JavaScript more than I like C#. So when I'm back at home, I'm using JavaScript, right? Again, I guess is that a terrible answer? Yes. But yeah, it's really just up to you. It's called choose your own adventure. Unless someone told you to use a specific language for your company, then use that. But if you have if you just had free pick, rain, litter, just pick whatever you're most interested in. Because then it allows you to enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, like Tyus just said, a lot of the things you learn are going to be transferred between the things, once you learn the overall, wow, I can't even think of the words, structure, question mark? Like syntax is how it's written, right? Syntax is like JavaScript syntax versus PHP syntax versus Python syntax is written differently, but the concepts are the same. Once you learn how to do a for loop, once you learn how, like, what a variable is, what a type is, obviously each language gets a little bit different on how it implements those things. But the moment you like learn how that functions, then it helps you migrate. Yeah, Python I think is one of the easier ones to get into. Absolutely. I've never written a web app in there. But I've dabbled into Python. And a lot of the AI stuff uses Python. A lot of the analytics people use Python. So Python would be a great choice just to learn. But I've never personally made a website in Python. Never done that. Yeah, you need to learn so many languages eventually. The suggestion is just to enjoy what you can to sustain the passion. Exactly, yes. Yeah, there's a YouTuber guy who I like his videos. It's fireship.io. And he had one about like the iceberg of development. And when you don't know what you don't know until you don't know that you don't know anything, you know what I mean? And like you start at the little tip and you think like, oh, I'm gonna learn. You're like, I'm gonna learn like this little bit, you know? But then you realize like underneath there's like hundreds of different things you're gonna learn along the way. So yeah, really just picking something that you're interested in like helps you get started. And then just know that you will be forever learning. Like I've been doing this for 20 years and I'm still learning something new every single time I open my editor. Or I'm just very forgetful, so it feels like I'm learning something new, but really I've already known that. Which is why this is embarrassing to me to live stream and not know what you're talking about. Golly, I know, it's fine. We don't know what we're talking about, right? Question mark? Unless you're a professional speaker, I don't do that. The coding gods have spoken. Boduke, now, with the information provided to you, choose your adventure. Show the lands that you can make a website. And when you return to me, you'll get 33 Delanar, or whatever the thing is. Whatever the currency is at the time. Was the style at the time. You charge some family for speaking fees? Nice. The streams are very helpful, but keep them up. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping by. You also want to play Bannerlords? Thanks to you. I mean, it's a pretty cool game. I'm gonna try to hold off playing it until like next weekend because I don't want to off stream it. Plus, I have a lot to do. But I'm looking forward to this weekend. Maybe we'll start a little early. Yeah. They have been fun though. Thank you. Python is great, but for real fun, try R. Like Rust? Or is R something else? I've never looked into Rust. Go? Rust? I haven't done either one of those. I don't even know what that is. Maybe those would be my new languages. Just kidding. Okay. So we out here. We dominating. We're gonna make some progress on this schedule, you guys. I got a little sidetracked on these dates. Because technically I want the date to be correct. I think I should maybe force the date. What is the daytime format for London? UK. I'm Googling this. How would I pass that to this guy? International daytime zone. International format. I'm over here on Stack Overflow like a true professional. Jace, why don't you just ask AI? I don't want to ask AI. I should ask AI. Son of a gun. R is a mathematical programming language. It's used in AI a lot. Okay, interesting. Let's get this date figured out. Exactly. Non-related, but the Bears fired Shane Waldron. Bust out the champagne. Nice. I'm gonna let you down, dude. I don't follow the football. I apologize for that. You know, if you want to leave the stream, I get it. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm against football or anything. I just don't follow it. The only time I was following it was when I was betting on it. The only time I cared about football is when I had money on it, and I don't do that anymore. So I really haven't watched football in a long time. I let you down. I apologize. If you want to leave, you can leave. I'm sorry. I won't prevent you from talking sports in here. You can talk sports, but I'm sure other people enjoy the sport ball. Spew. Unfollow. Okay. I'm so ENGB, is that Europe? Like, is ENGB Europe? I don't understand. Like, let's see. Is ENGB Europe? Just Googling. Europe. United Kingdom uses Greenwich Mean Time, also known as the Western European Time, or UTC. British Summer Time, UTC plus 1 hour, also known as the Western Summer Time. Okay, that's Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. So that's UTC. Oh my goodness gracious! Dates, math, reading, writing, interacting with people. Pretty much, I'm just not good at any of that. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty sure this is a tax write-off. You watch soccer ball? Yeah. I like soccer better than football, but I played soccer. You know what I'm saying? And so when I talk about liking soccer, nobody likes soccer like where I live. Like nobody likes soccer. I'm in Texas. I enjoy soccer. I hate though the highlights. The highlights of like the flops, man. Like when the soccer players flop, like it is the most embarrassing. Like, how do you defend your sport? How do you defend the flops that happen in soccer? I can't defend them. But I enjoy a good soccer match, okay? Because I used to play, so I like the back and forth. I like that it's 45 minutes of just play. Anyway, sorry. Back to the international date time zone thing. Sports, hey, here's a fetch. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back on the, let's finish this thing. I got 30 minutes left, and I was really hoping to make some more progress in this. The good news is we made some progress on the stream. We might not have made much progress on this, but that's fine. We're learning together. Like, Jace, this was a stressful stream. I know, I agree. So if I pass ENGB here, oh, I gotta be on the localhost schedule. It's still 6. Is that right though? Okay, so we formatted as 6 a.m. CST. This would format it if ENGB. Is that right? GMT -6. I don't know anything about time zones, guys. I'm out here just guessing. Making our best guess. Just realized I never hit go live in the Discord. Whoops. GMT 0 is kind of like the UK. GMT +1 is east of the UK. Time zone map. Ah, okay. Like UTC is here. It's so bright. So UTC. And then like I'm here. I'm in Dallas. So I'm CST. It's 8:30. Tuesday, 8:30. Yeah, and so over here, it's still Tuesday, 3:30. Tuesday. So like right, in Russia, it's Wednesday. I wanna know the time zone. Oh, SBT, BLA, CET. Okay. WET. I wonder if those are things I can pass to the so CST. So those are the different time zones. MST, PST. Oh my goodness gracious. Just hack up the website and get the code. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like this is exactly what I need. And I want the way it's displaying that date right there is exactly what I want. Go in the middle of Russia and us imagine living next to the dude and being like, hey, it's a 12-hour difference. I know, time doesn't make any sense. The time zones don't make any sense. World clock view. Okay. I was just curious if I could, like, how's it formatting this time? The scripts and programs that download content transparent to the user are not allowed without permission. So true. Like EST. VDSTQB. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. It's like time in general, time zone. I want to know how to format the time. Like I want to check the time zone. Like what is this time zone in JavaScript? You know, like, let's search real quick. Search in JavaScript. Got it. One moment. Let's see. One moment. It's thinking. Like, what is this? Is this Copilot? Okay, so Copilot is in the Bing browser. Interesting. Are you using Edge? Yeah, well, so for my stream, I wanted to be able to show my local host, but when I was trying to add the scene to my OBS settings, then I didn't want it to like show my other stuff. So right now I have it, wait, that's not the one. I wanted to show, so now it's just looking for Edge. So it's looking for any Edge. Ideally, I wanted to only look for local hosts, right? But I had to, I didn't want it to show my other like Chrome browsers. And then Mad Cow Brain was like, why don't you just load it in Edge? So that made a lot of sense. So this stream scene is showing Edge, which I don't ever use. But apparently it signed me in automatically. Way to go, Windows. It's yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, Sir Dog Mag. I'm with you. I don't think it's I think we've murdered it. It's 14:30 in the UK UTC, and it's 15:30 CST in Paris. So how do I, like, I guess I'm struggle busing real quick because I want to make sure that I set a time, right? So my schedule, like right now, it's 8:53 a.m. on a Tuesday. And I'm gonna end at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. And so the idea is my schedule shows 6 to 9 because I'm in CST, right? But if it's 3 o'clock for you, I want it to show, you know, like noon to 3 on a Tuesday. But if you're over there in Russia right now, it's technically Wednesday in the morning, right? So like I want it to show like Tuesday at 11 p.m. Do they even have PM? I don't even know. I'm so uneducated when it comes to the world. I've never left the country. Just create the dates in JavaScript and they will automatically use the local time zone. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But the problem is the way I currently have my schedule is I have it showing my, you know, like, so Monday, I have like these times on Monday and it's in CST time. Like I'm using like the UTC CST. So ignore this part. This is my original one. But anyway, but technically it's not Monday for some people. Like during these times, it's not Monday anymore. So instead of doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I need to do like, I need to create the date based on the time. So instead of putting it in Monday, I really just need like a list of dates. All right, like again, we're gonna go pseudocode style, but it's you know, time slots, no dates, no days. You know, it needs to be like this. And then, you know, for me, it would be like the morning, you know, more like, let's just do this. So like, maybe I just make a duration like we were talked about before, you know, duration, and it's 3 hours. Anyway, So like, I'm struggle busing you guys. So 17. So 17 is 11 a.m. for me. So 17. So this is like 11, 13, starting at 6 a.m. This is November 13th, starting at noon. This is November 13th, starting at 6 p.m., which is 00. 0. All right, we're gonna output this bad boy. Map x dot start. I'm just gonna div that guy. Return. Okay, so we should see some dates here. If I hit save here, it should plop out the x dot start. Oops, I didn't actually output that. And I can't do that because that's not it's not formatted correctly. So we need to format the date, which we will do with this international date format. And I'll just pass it the, oops, no, we want to do no options, dot format this guy. There. Okay. So the fact that it changed the date here undefined. Let me just do format date. Goodness gracious. Format time, x dot start. Okay, so that at least we got the right time at least. My goodness gracious. I know what the best thing to do with Edge is download Firefox. But funnily, it tries to stop you and giving you this ad that says Edge is the only browser you need. Yeah, well, it's funny, when I loaded Edge, it was like, would you like to set us as your default browser? Like, no, dude, I'm sorry I opened you. Like, geez. It was an accident. We turned down the wrong street. Might just I tell you about our browser, our savior, Edge. Okay, so the fact that this is showing 12. In theory, if I want it to be I'm so confused with time. The UTC date is like the next day. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. 17. So like if we put 20 here, that's 2 p.m. So if I just add 4 hours, if I do 24, does that show up right? That is. Why does this hurt my brain? I mean, that's right though. So like this would be the schedule, right? 13, 6, 6 to 9, because it would be 3 hours long. 11, and then 6. That's technically what I wanted to say. But now I want to make sure that this shows correctly. Anyway, let's do another day here. All right. We're just gonna pop off here. So like this is technically tomorrow, but Jace, why is it so difficult? It's a great question. All right, so let's put today in. So today is this, and we're gonna put today's date in. I'm just gonna see. We just need to see what this looks like. We need to make some progress. Right? You're running out of time. Pretty sure nothing's gonna get done. That's fine. So it's 11 and it's 12, 12, 12. So if I just wait, no, 12, 17, 24. The good news is I have the same dates here. So I hit play or save. So like this is today's schedule, right? 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., 11 to 2, 6 p.m. So this, okay, I think we're getting there. I think my brain is starting to wrap it. You know, so instead of saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, blah, 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 I need it to be just these dates. And then I would group them by the day that they're in. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan, Jace. And now I'm trying to think of like what I made notes about earlier, right? Is obviously I want to put this in a database so it's not hard coded, right? So in theory, if we go this route where we have a schedule, I need a start time, I need a duration. So let's write this down again. We're gonna write some notes for it, like the date, the DB, right? DB schema. It would be a start time, a duration, expected duration, right? We would need like the content, the title, the game type, or like the type of the stream. And then what did I have over here? So I had the content with the image. So potentially I could store that as its own line. Image, like a thumbnail. Start time, duration, content type, title, type, thumbnail. We can have a created app. And then, is that all I need? And then start time will be the UTC now. So this will be like date UTC. Duration. Could be in minutes. And so if it's a 3-hour thing, it's just 180 minutes. The content will be what shows as description. Let's just name that description. Description. Like what the hell is the stream about? The title. So in this case, like for me, it's like building future, focus session, building future, Ultima Online, game of the month. That's just a string. String. I'm just trying to like set these up what they're gonna be. This will be number. Give an example. I don't need to describe description, title, type, string, game, focus session, etc. Thumbnail, this will be the image. Want to display, and that's going to be a string as well. Created at is just a date. We don't care. That's just for me. Okay. Interesting. There's got to be a date formula where you can plug it in and it should be dynamic, like a formula out there that will always know which days are Monday. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, again, not that familiar with time. Normally, I'm always just dealing with like local time. Anytime I've had to not deal with local time, other people deal with it. So this is me kind of making sure that I am handling the time. But you're right, there's probably a function out there that exists already that lets you take a time and then show it correctly, you know? But that's good. That's good. We're, again, the point of this stream is to be a full-time streamer. What? You're gonna be a full-time streamer, Jace? I did, yeah. I'm support the stream. Don't let my dream be a meme. Support the stream. I did get laid off. And I'm gonna do full-time streaming hours while I figure my life out. Okay, part of figuring my life out is building my own brand, building my own products. So we're gonna do it live. I'm double dipping, okay? I'm working on my schedule right now. I have a schedule. You do, Jace? I sure do. You should check it out. It's 6 to 9, 11 to 6 to 9 Texas time. We're gonna make sure that it shows up correctly no matter what time zone you're in. That's what we're working on right now. So if you go there and it looks a little wonky, just know that it should look like this for you. You know what I'm saying? It should have like 3 slots in a day. It may or may not highlight correctly, depending on your time zone. But I'm trying to hit multiple time zones just to see what works for the team. How are you liking your current schedule so far? Are you thinking about, dude, Bo Duke, thank you for joining the club. You're not letting my dream be a meme. You supported the stream. I appreciate it. How are you liking your current schedule? Are you thinking of modifying after 3 weeks? I definitely have thought about potentially going longer for a certain duration. You know, like I'm doing 9 hours a day, but it's like 3, 3, and 3. I might combine some time so that I can take advantage of having a straight shot. But it really just depends on the analytics. It depends on how much like I really like my focus sessions, and I like that they're like separate from the regular stream. So I need to figure that out. But I still got like another week and a half to do that, right? So if I just kept this schedule, great. I'm okay with it. I like it. The wife and the kids like it so far. So everything, this schedule, like, you know, functioning wise has been okay. I need to review analytics and make sure that it's gonna actually like help me do this schedule. And then, yeah, glad to hear it. Thanks. Yeah. And I did it for the memes, right? 6 to 9 Texas time. It just sounds nice and it's funny to me. But does it really need to be 6 to 9? No, you know? And same with the nighttime stream. Like maybe instead of doing 6 to 9 at night, I start earlier. You know, like maybe I even bump these things all earlier. It just depends on how it all goes. Yeah, Bo Duke, you unlock the emoji. Well done. Okay. So your memes are becoming your dreams? Amazing. Exactly. Yes, that's the whole point. I'm a very, it's like a reward. Here's your little treat, Bo Duke. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a weird guy. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm pretty weird. And I've always been weird, and I've always wanted to do my own thing. I've always wanted to follow my dreams. You know, I always want to live in the memes, and that's what I'm doing now, you know? I'm taking the opportunity that was provided for me by being laid off of the same job for 20 years, and I'm gonna see if I can take this plane off. I got a little bit of runway, and I'm gonna just full throttle this little plane until we either, you know, take off into the sky and everything's great, or I crash into the corporate mountain again. Hopefully, I clear the mountain and we could just live our best lives. I like being live. It's fun. I like talking to you guys. Not in real life, okay? If you see me on the street, I'll say hi, but I'll also go, ha ha. And building the plane while flying keeps it exciting. Exactly, that's what I'm doing. We're basically building the plane as we're trying to run it down the runway right now. I think you'll take off and everything will be fine. Thanks, Bo Duke. Yeah, and I personally, I believe in myself. And I think mindset is really part of it, you know? Like if you think you can or if you think you can't, you're right type of situation. I do believe I can make it. I do believe I can do this. And I do enjoy it too. That's the best part. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way. Thanks for Thanks for struggle busting with me. But anyway, we made a little bit of progress. We're gonna be back tonight with this stuff. And then I'll also be back with a focus session. So, not that I'm gonna end early, but I am very hungry. So I'm gonna end early. Like, Jace, you're not even streaming until your full 9 minutes or your 9 o'clock? Well, we are gonna find somebody to raid. So it's gonna take me a moment to do that. I wanna raid somebody else in the software category. This is again part of building a brand, is we're gonna need to find somebody that's also trying to do what we're doing. We've hit up a few different people so far, and it's been interesting. Yesterday we raided a bald bearded builder, and he was apparently somebody who's doing a Microsoft keynote. And so when we raided him, he wasn't able to talk to us, but that's cool, you know. So let's see if we got somebody else here. Let me. Streamer considers tactical restaurant. Interesting, okay. Boss mechanics. That guy's making a game. Those are in a different language. I'm not sure about that. A2 building a landing page. Session of coding. There's so many options. Only here to help you. Wish you the best. Sir Doc Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just going through these the different people to potentially raid. This guy says he's coding on Angular, but his thumbnail telling me he's playing League of Legends. Let's see. I'm gonna send you to this guy who's cozy co-studying. It looks like Kareem Codes. I'm gonna send you guys over there. So if you are raiding on Twitch, if you just say hi, and we'll be back in 2 hours for a focus session. Okay, so if you want to get something done, we'll be back for a focus session. It's gonna look like this, you guys. Okay, the focus session is a little bit different than what we're doing now. Focus session is where we focus for 40 minutes, and then we sit around the water cooler for 20 minutes and chat. So if there's something you want to do, whether it's read, draw, write, read, maybe sleep, I don't know what you want to do for 40 minutes, but that's going to be in 2 hours. So we'll be back. The stream is ending right now. I'm going to raid that other guy though. Let's hype our way out of here, you guys. Thanks again. I will be back. What was UO Razor 101? That's my course I'm making. Making a course. It is going to be fantastic. All right, anyway, if you could say hi to this guy, appreciate it. We'll be back. 2 hours. Appreciate you all. Oh, no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
I need to make a scene that's for this coding stream. Anyway, all right, see you guys. Peace.